Popular anger in Greece, torn by political and financial turmoil, is reaching alarming levels. A radical anti-capitalist movement has published a manifesto blaming Germany for the dire state of the Greek economy and threatening to launch attacks on the country's companies and politicians. The Popular Fighters group has admitted to firing shots at the German ambassador's residence in December last year. RT's Marie Finoshna has the details.
Police and security forces are on high alert here in the Greek capital, with riot police patrolling the streets in groups of 5 or 6 officers, and that's after the evidence was discovered of the dangerous activity of an anarchist extremist group known here in Greece as the Popular Fighters group. On Tuesday, they claimed responsibility for a December attack on German ambassador's residence here in the Greek capital, when a group of unknown gunmen fired at least 50 bullets at the building. No one was hurt, but many could easily have been. And on another attack this time that happened in January on the headquarters of Mercedes-Benz in the outskirts of Athens as well. The group sent a 20-page manifesto to a weekly left-wing satirical magazine titled The Vows in Greek, explaining that that was their reaction, their response to Greece's protracted financial crisis, for which they believe Germany is to blame, and declared it part of a campaign against the German capitalist machine, calling on all Greeks to join their fight. So why is Germany being blamed? The country is the largest donor for Greece's bailouts. The country has been relying on since 2010, which have forced Greece to introduce harsh austerity measures that eventually increased dramatically unemployment here in the country. Risks are high that many Greeks could get behind this anarchist group calling on the residents of this country to join their fight. RT has been covering Greek financial crisis since the beginning, and we heard many tragic stories, and even this time we were able to speak to some residents of Athens, and I can say that tiredness and despair are among the most common feelings here in the city, and people say they're tired, they no longer have power to even take to the streets to protest, and moreover they no longer believe that could change anything that could help solve.
Well, journalist Robert Harney says years of crippling spending cuts have brought Greece to breaking point.
It's always a risk when you have unemployment of 27%, and many people have been ruined by what has happened. And there's a lot of ill feeling between Greeks and against Germany because of the austerity measures which have been forced on the Greek people. And it is thought in Greece that this is by the Germans, and therefore there is resentment. The Greeks aren't stupid. They're a very sophisticated, modern, developed society. They know that a lot of the money that is given to the Greek government to help the Greeks, in inverted commas, 80% of that money goes straight back to Western banks, to German and French banks very largely, that unwisely lent money to the Greek government.